Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Sandrock, where a lot of stuff happened last time. Trudy is back in town, and as it says here, Nia sent me a letter saying that she would be coming to town as well. So let's go and meet her at the station. Go on, little doggy, you can do it.
Well, look who it is. I've really missed you. Let me see. All right, you seem fine. That's a start. Have the sand bandits been caught yet? Were you scared back then? I mean, I think I would have been.
I don't think I was that scared. I'm fine, really.
I hope so. You know, if you're scared, you can tell me. I won't tease you too much. But seriously, if you need to talk about it, I'm here for you.
They haven't caught me yet.
What's taking them so long? Is this Logan guy really as nefarious and cunning as the papers say? I hope he gets caught soon. Phew, but it's great that you're all right. You don't know how relieved I am to see your face. And oh, look, I brought you a whole bunch of stuff. But take me to the famous Blue Moon Saloon first. I'm dying to try all that sand food. I'm absolutely starving. We can catch up while eating. I have so much to tell you.
I want to know in comments, okay, what her hair things are called. Because when I was little, those were called bobbles. The little plastic balls that sort of hook over each other to keep the hairband in place. They are bobbles. But let me know if you have like any specific like things you call them other than that. Or if you also call them bobbles, I would like to know too. Alright then. I will see you in the Blue Moon Saloon. Oh no, actually we're going there right away. Okay. Hope you can run fast. This is builder speed. Builder speed run. Actually, that's me and speed run. I ride a horse.
Ooh, so this is yak milk. I thought it would be gross, but it's actually deliciously good. Huh. It's kind of crazy. The first time I travel outside of Highwind, and it's to Sandrock of all places. After you left, I often find myself wondering about you. How your work is going, how you're dealing with the sandstorms, if you're happy, and so on. In my mind, I kind of built you up as this hero, coming to save Sandrock. Silly, isn't it? Hey, don't laugh!
What do you mean? I am a hero come to save Sandrock. What do you mean it's silly?
I'm serious. I subscribe to the Tumbleweed Standard, and I keep seeing your name pop up. You fixed the moisture farm, beat the googlies, or whatever they're called, and even rebuilt a bridge. It's amazing. Your ma couldn't believe it. She kept saying, "Really? Our child?" Your pa even joked that there must be someone with the same name as you here. But they're really proud of you. They're just not used to us doing grown-up stuff, I guess. You've always been kind of foolhardy, though. Always running into things before thinking. So I guess it kind of makes sense for them to feel that way, right?
I'm working hard towards my dream.
When you talk like that, it makes you sound so mature.
I've really changed.
You've really changed, you know. I mean, you're still you, but there's this air of reliability now. I guess I can't call you the idol master anymore.
Oh, good grief, no. I have changed if I used to be idle.
Maybe when I finish school, I should also go somewhere else and expand my horizon. But, I don't know. I tend to get lonely by myself. I'll probably be homesick by the second week.
I've joined us in Sandrock.
You're already becoming a Sandrocker. Now you're all pistols and howdies, right?
Yep. Next time you come to see me, I'll be singing Cooper's yodeling song. That's how Sandrocker I am.
Look, I'm only staying in Sandrock for 3 days. Then I have to go back and take an exam. I have a little request, though. Can you show me around town? I'd really appreciate the company. Oh, by the way, now that I'm finally here, anything you want to ask me?
How are your studies?
My studies are going really well, actually. I'm working like crazy to keep my grades up, though. Hey, are you growing any crops? I almost forgot that you're doing desert planting, right? It's so interesting. It uses completely unorthodox techniques. That's kind of what I'm studying at the moment. Unconventional farming methods. Professor Law, my master, is a lead researcher on these methods. Like, how can you increase yield and growth under the same conditions? Or even bringing crops back to life. But, his methods are still under development, so I'm bound to secrecy. Which reminds me, where's the moisture farm in Sandrock? I've heard a great many things about it, so I'm curious. If you're free tomorrow, could you go with me to take a look? Please, pretty please, with an apple cherry on top.
How are my parents?
They're doing really well. You don't have to worry. When I'm around, they talk about you and Sandrock all the time. They kept wondering if you're making any new friends or getting enough sleep or eating enough. I think they really miss you. Speaking of, your ma wrote a letter. You haven't gotten it yet? Wow, I really got here that fast. Oh, so I have one more question to ask. I finally get to gossip with you. Are you in love? Anyone you met in Sandrock that you like? Or maybe someone likes you?
I don't know, I've just been working hard.
Same old, huh? Still just focused on your work? Phew. I mean, not that I'm happy about that or anything. Oh, we got so caught up in talking, I completely forgot to give you your presents. Besides what your parents brought you, I brought you a couple as well. All right, I think we've talked enough already. Let's eat up. I think I'm gonna hit the hay a little early tonight.
That'll be the very end of the game, the quilts will arrive.
All right, you go do your builder stuff. I'm gonna get some rest.
Tomato seeds, highwind fried rice, Nia's satchel. I'm gonna see if, like, this is probably...
Sandrock's bigger than I expected. Luckily, I brought my sneakers, huh? Sandrock's bigger than I expected.
Oh, okay, so she's like Mason. They've taken away the ability to, like, give her gifts and things, which I think is nice considering she doesn't stay for very long. So one thing that I can now see is Nia is now part of the photographs, and so is Trudy. So we are missing you, and you. Apparently there are 106 Sandrockers to meet. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll get a second picture of the other ones that are missing out of this picture. But these are probably like the originals. I don't know. But we've got another 3 on the picture to go anyway. Maybe once we've got this picture done, there might be like another picture or something. Nia, oh wow. So she's already like a really good friend, just naturally. I seem to remember having quite a good head start with her previously anyway. But at the moment you can't do anything to improve that. But that's fine. That's not bad considering the time we're at in the game. Okay. In that case, back to my machinations. Ah, it is a fang day. Okay, I need my horse. I can't run places. Who do you think I am? Me, Anne? Okay. Have a look. Delivery box. Post. From City Hall, it seems my time as acting mayor is coming to an end. Expect to get info about fireside chats and other updates from Mayor Trudy from now on. Tomorrow we'll be having a fireside at the usual time to welcome her back and hear about her adventures in the desert. Hope you'll make it. May the light always find you. Minister Matilda. Day 17. Winter of Year 1. Amira wants 2 fragrant satchels. Okay. Do you have a moment? I'd like to request your help in making a couple of gifts for my friends Heidi and Pablo. Could you make 2 fragrant satchels for me, please? Simple and refined would be fine. They don't need to be anything fancy. Thank you. Well, since I bought all the recipes now, I'm pretty sure I have that one. I seem to have gotten some water from somewhere. I'm not sure where. I should also have a look and see whether the things that... Oh, I got seeds as well. So, I could plant those in, couldn't I? I've got 2 sand leek seeds. I'm going to plant them on the level 2 soils. But I want them to go up to level 3. That hasn't got a straw grid on it at the moment for some reason. I'll just plant them over here. Anything else? 1 mushroom as well. Okay, and Macchiato came back. I wonder what Macchiato managed to find. Yeah, we can go out of planting mode now. Copper, tin, manganese, and chromium ore. Very similar to what Nemo usually brings back. Nemo! No digging my flowers. Go dig somewhere else. Okay, we're looking quite good now. I love the little animal homes in front of my house. They're so cute! They are so cute! You had to wait so long to get pets before, and I've got them so early on now. It's so lovely. Right. Still trying to make this time capsule. Still can't make the chromium bar. Still redded out. Pumping pipe. We need rare ones, and I need to make a second one. I need 2 rubber rings and a piece of glass. Did I make 2 rubber rings and a piece of glass? You watch me have made the rubber rings but not the glass. That's exactly what I've done, so let's make 1. Apparently I need 5, but we only need 1 for this bit. We obviously need 5 for something else. I have quite a bit of fluorite now. I've been sort of slowly but surely going through all my quartz and all my stone and just like slowly just 10 at a time putting it through. I don't want to go too low or I won't have stone left, but it's good for the stone that I'm having, that I've got and I'm not using. And there's my nails done. So not my nail, not like a manicure, just ones for Rocky and Crystal. And I need 1 more of those hardwood sticks. Do I have that done? Yes. Orion. So yeah, we've actually got quite a lot we can hand in now. And by the time I've handed those in, the glass should be done hopefully. And then I can see what I'm going to need to upgrade the pumping pipes to rare. I should have enough fluorite even if it needs fluorite. I'll be annoyed if it does need fluorite because I was saving it. Right. Do you love the fact that the carpenter's house has cracks all over it? This is a guy that works with wood. And he's the only one in town that has a house with cracks all over it. Downby is cleaning. Oh, really? Dude, get out of bed. Downby's doing the cleaning. What are you doing? Nothing. Get out. There's your commission.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And what do you want to chat about? Homie, there's no rush. Take your time. I'm still working on the fence anyway. What? You're done already? So I'm going to have to, like, work faster, right?
Take her easy.
You go finish that fence. Yeah, lazy little tyke. So, looks like there's one for a mirror up here possibly, and there's something going on up here. There's a little exclamation mark. If the ceramic gate was anywhere other than the Sandrock, I'd probably never go. If not for that girl who runs the place. Hehehehe. She can talk clay all day if you get my drift. Oh, I hate the creepers who creep on a mirror. Ugh. I don't understand the hype. The desert rose stuff is kind of overrated if you ask me. I much prefer Ed's Hacker Farm in Vega 5. The ceramics there are good. Not great, but it's the only place you can get model spaceships. And the old jazz records at one stop. Plus, they get 10 gold hot dogs. Shh, keep your voice down. That lady and her brother just went inside. They might hear us. I don't want to get the side eye for having controversial views again. Kernunos. Seriously, those dudes. Oh, actually, no, it's not a mirror I was handing something into. It's Rocky and Crystal, of course it is. And their house is here. Everyone's at home today. Rocky is at home making breakfast. The more I see of Rocky, the more I like him. Man, you cleaned right up after Logan's biggest attack yet. You're like some kind of boxer guy who keeps getting knocked down but keeps getting back up again. See, like, you go to Darby and Ryan's house, and Ryan's just in bed, like, lazing about while Darby's cleaning. And you come to Rocky's house, and he's, like, making a full fry-up for Pebbles. It's fantastic. Thanks, Builder. You know, I can't remember being so unobsessed to Builder before. Keep up the good work. Hi, Pebbles! I like Uncle Cooper's songs! Alright, we're gonna play Critters. Because you are right at the bottom of my people who like me thing. Wow, you're good at this for a kid. I should get extra points for letting the kids win, shouldn't I? Alright, I lost. I bet I won't though. I was gonna play mouse then. I'm just gonna have to play cat lots now because I've got so many cats. Lost again. I'm never gonna be friends with Pebbles. He's too good at this game. Draw. Okay. I like playing Critters with you. You're good. Till next time. Anytime I see Pebbles from now on, we're going to play Critters. But I don't know what stuff you like. In fact, I could try and give him a present. I wonder if you like shiny things. Do you like opals as well? Like, loads of people like opals. So I'm just trying it with everybody.
I like this.
This is for Mommy. I can give it to her, okay? I'm a good boy. Maybe Pebbles would like certain metals and things like that. I'm going to give Rocky a gift as well. And I'm going to give Rocky some chromium ore.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, some mean ore builder. I've got to say, you've been getting better all the time. Keep this up and you're going to be putting my boys to shame. You know, like in a good way. So yeah, Rocky's alright with chromium ore. It's not a bad one. Sandy the camel. One day you will talk. I know it. Sandy the camel, what have we've tried a few things. We tried opals. Opals didn't work. Someone said you like storage boxes. You do a little bit. Not that much though. I'll keep trying things. So like, the nice thing with that is that it'll start to get tracked on the social calendar. So Sandy is actually the only one other than Pebbles and Trudy's only just joined the cast, that is actually an acquaintance anymore. So even Jensen is at least an associate, which I'm really pleased with. So you can see here, so it wasn't even a liked or disliked or hated item, it was just nothing. That's annoying because I might try it again. But I didn't see Crystal anywhere, so I think that Rocky's at home looking after Pebbles and Crystal is probably looking after the office. Up here, yes, she is indeed. She's the brains behind the operation, I think, because whenever I see her, she's like here, like doing the accounts, although she's having a snack at the moment. And whenever I see Rocky, he's out in the thing. My hubby Rocky, his birthday is the second day of the first season, and mine is on the first day of the second season. I like to think that makes us connected on some like cosmic level, like two sides of the same calendar. Our water tower is a big project, hey Builder? You're not too shabby. Together with me, aren't you? You guys got it fixed. You know, no matter how much damage that Logan does, it's never too much for our builder, huh? Okay.
Wow,
There's your nails.
so much.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Banked it out real quick too, huh? Thanks, Sheila. Us salvages all appreciate ya. So this is how I plan to be friends with Rocky and Crystal. Okay. So I need a little bit of yakmel hair. And the way I'm going to get that then... We'll go for one that can fight back. Right, so I should be able to make my fragrant satchels now for Pablo and Heidi. The Fleeting Youth Tea Society. Oh, I bet that must be a tailoring thing then. It is indeed. We'll build those. They'll get ready over time. Get a little bit of glass from our pumping pipes. Make my second pumping pipe. And then we'll see. Right, we need to get them up to rare. So pumping pipes. Oh, very nice. They take bloodstones to upgrade. So they are ones that I don't mind taking if they're rare because it's not too difficult to get bloodstones. Unfortunately, I did just do a huge commission of bloodstone cores for, I think, Amira. So I need 4 per upgrade. The pumping pipe, did they both come out? I don't remember what. Yeah, they both came out as outstanding, so I'll need 8. 16. And it would super duper help if I could actually see them on my hotbar, because then I'd know how many I had. So I don't need concealer today. Oh, we're on 7 already. This will take barely any time. I've got certain things that help. I've got... Sometimes I get an extra gem out of rocks when I'm quarrying. And then on top of that, sometimes some of the rocks will yield 2 as well. But also there are just generally enough rocks around to keep going and get enough. So it's quite nice. Okay, 13 out of 16. I am a silly she-lab when I took that quest when I shouldn't have done, because it is a bit of a pain to have to go and find 16 bloodstones just for the upgrade portion. However, I am glad it's bloodstones and nothing else. Now, Macchiato, are you able to go out and dig again? Yes, you are. See you later, alligator. So, pumping pipes, 2 of them up to... perfect. And then the 2 of them up to rare. And then I want to go and give those into Virgie Boy. Who's apparently this way? What's he doing over here? Sandfishing maybe? Just patrolling in general. Patrolling, make sure nobody's wasting water.
You know, if it were just Mason and his diligence-averse style of building, I'm not sure we'd have been able to be back on track in such a timely manner. Who knows what kinds of terrible things might have happened if we had nowhere to store our water.
Well, I know, like, people would have run out of water, the crops would have all died, the animals would have all died, and then the people would have all died, depending on how quickly it got fixed.
Oh well. No sense in imagining up scenarios to scare myself. I do plenty of that in my own free time.
Right.
Hmm.
Whenever I saw you taking a break from working on the water tower, I wanted to come up and say, what are you waiting for? But after careful consideration, I realised that such a comment would be in bad taste. Thanks again for all your help. Yeah, it might be a bit pressury. Just saying. There's your perfect pumping pipes.
Thank you.
They're actually rare, but it's not as alliterative. Super duper, thanks to you, the church just got 2% cooler and I just got almost 2 grand richer. I'm not sure if my ad is still running in town. It's been a while. It's been a while since I checked. It probably isn't. I could probably do with popping that on again, because for 100 extra I make way more than 100 if there's a goal bonus. So glass lenses, bloodstone saws and switchboards, tea leaves, sand rice and cantaloupe. I'm going to take the sand rice and cantaloupe because poor old Zeke's been waiting for those for ages. Lungfish, I have no idea how to get. Switchboards I'm finding difficult to make now, so I'm going to take bloodstone saws and glass lenses because I know those are fairly simple. And that's my 4 for the day then. So I am pretty certain, but I will double check, that the cantaloupe and the sand rice I already have enough of. Yes, I do. I thought so. So I just need to make the bloodstone saws and the glass lenses. The glass lenses I will need to make some bronze pipes. I don't have enough bronze for that. Okay, I'll leave that one for now then. I will make some more glass though. I don't think I had the copper for... Yeah, I've got enough for a couple, but I need to go in and mine some copper today. The fragrant satchels are ready. Lovely. One of them came out perfect as well. Just off the bat. Then... I've got photos to take. I can't do the capsule still. I've got Bogan Jack to fight. I was missing something to make my iron sword and shield, but I can make them now, so that's wonderful. Okay, so I think what I should do is track the mission for public image. Actually, I'll track Zeke as well. And then we'll go and see Amira as well. So we've got quite a few things to do around the town. Hand in and such. So I should be doing that while I'm... Seriously. I should do that while I'm waiting. Take a photo of Water World. Here's your fragrance satchels.
I made some gifts for Heidi and Pablo. We have this little tea party we do from time to time. But I've been wrapped up with work recently and couldn't go. Now I have these gifts though. I'm sure they'll forgive me for it.
Nice. Oh, something else to
By
say.
the way, would you like to come along to the tea party tomorrow? It's afternoon tea. So I can just meet you at the saloon tomorrow at 3 p.m.
I'll be there.
Great. I'll see you then.
Okay, 3 p.m. at the saloon tomorrow. Luckily, that'll still be part of this episode, so there's more of a chance I will remember. Alright, and take a photo of Water World. And of the water tower. Do I need to be in a particular place to do it, or can I just go into camera and take a photo? Maybe I could have me in a foreground and the tower in the background. This would be an amazing. Camera. Water tower. One of the photos I took for Owen to improve tourism in Sandrock. This is one of the water tower. Okay. Alright, take one of the train station of a bumble ant of Waterworld. Is this Waterworld? Yeah. Burgess' shop, one of the photos I took for Owen to improve tourism in Sandrock. It's getting dark. So what I might do is go up and see Zeke before the moisture farm closes. And then I'll do the bumble ant and the train station in the morning. Hey, meerkat! Man, do they have any nickel ore? Or is it all manganese, iron, tin? Don't look like it. I'll try chromium again, but that's probably... Oh no, it's still +7. That's alright. That's the usual. Sorry, Pen. I can't play critters with you today. I'm going to go and try and improve my relationship with Zeke, who is oft overlooked because... Ow. Did I just take damage from that fall? I did. Wow. Who is oft overlooked because being out here all the time means I don't bump into him very often. So I have to make special efforts. Which is why commissions are a really good idea for him. Hi, Zeke boy. 2 commissions for you today.
I don't get it.
My birthday is the 26th of winter. Don't bother getting me anything. Just plant a tree or something. I don't know. Hydrogel. Shonash Bridge. Water tower. Everyone seems to know how to hit us where it hurts. Hard for me to stay focused when stuff like this keeps happening.
Oh.
But you may have the cantaloupe. And you may also have the sandrice. And I would like to do some shopping at your place. Right, so 20 data discs total. Duke cantaloupe. I'll take all of them. Chestnut. There's also a 3x3. I wonder if that's a tree as well. I'll grab some of those too. Rose willow. Well, that's a 1x1. Sweet pepper seeds. I could buy another coffee tea tree. I think I will actually. Sand leeks. I don't know because it's expensive to buy them with data discs all the time. Don't have that many data discs. I'll come back another day. I might even get some seeds at Burgess's place as well. I'm just gonna get one of everything. Actually, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna go back this way. Mort desires something. I would actually try and go out of my way for that because it's hard to make friends with Mort. And he's outside his house right now, so... Oh, I missed a Fang Day. Ugh. I'll catch him on Friday. Although, if he's around, if Fang is around, I can still give him gifts. Because we are that far with him now. And I know he likes opals. Might be in bed though. Let's see. Oh, and Fang and X are separate right now. Nice.
A gift.
He likes anything that X likes, I think. X likes this, I'll probably just give it to him. But X apparently really likes.
Thank you.
Gold. Yeah. Likes it way more than Yan does. Yan likes it quite a bit. I think Yan probably likes anything shiny as well. Maybe probably a few relics. If they look expensive. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at my missions and see if there's anything else I want to do right now. Still just waiting for my weapons for Bogue and Jack. Can't do that. Doing that. Done that. Can do that. I've got the tea party tomorrow. Lenses and bloodstone swords. I should get this bloodstone together for those. There will be days where I don't want to take many commissions. But honestly, with being able to take as many as I can at the moment, I definitely think it's a good thing. That there's these tea ones and coffee ones and things like that, and I will get a second tea coffee tree down. I just don't know whether I want to put it down on leveled up soil or not. Maybe I'll just make a new grid for it and just let it do what it will. I feel like it would be good to have a few of them, to be honest. Looks like I can make some more bronze. Okay, so I can't make any more glass lenses until I've got a bit more bronze. And I can't make any more bloodstone swords until I have more rubber. Oh dear. That could take some time. I was burning through rubber like crazy while I was trying to make the water tower. And there's not always that much of it. So, darn it. I think then I'm going to go and just have a quick look in the scrapyard. Pull things apart in there. And tomorrow I might go and have a little rummage for copper and see if I can get the last couple of bits of relics. I'm not too worried about it because obviously they'll... Oh, I found a photo of the old blue moon. Wow. Mort will be interested in that as well. I was going to go and see Mort and see what he wanted, but I clearly just didn't do it. Got confused. Forgot about it. It's fine though. I'll just take down this mixed junk pile and put the rubber through the recycler and go to bed, I think. They keep asking me for switches. I feel like getting that robot every day would be a really good idea. I'm thinking about the bumble ant. I'm shyly standing in front of the train station. Okay, we're done. But it is time for bed. I said I wanted to do them in daylight, but I don't think it matters too much. It was nice to have the water tower one in the daylight, though.
Morning! Ooh, I slept so well at the blue moon. I had a really great dream, too. Decided to come pick you up myself this morning. Feels like when we were kids and I'd come get you for school. Hey, let me see your workshop. What's it like?
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. Did you build these machines yourself? And wow, that assembly station is way bigger than the one you had back home. Hey, I've an idea. You've been away so long, everyone's forgotten what you look like already. Let's take a photo together to show the folks in Highwind.
Okay.
Yeah! Alright, don't pull any stupid faces though, okay? I want to keep it with me. Let's do a cool pose. Say
Maybe Pen could
cheese.
not be stood behind us. That would be great. I'll smile and we'll do pose 1. The photograph Nia and I took outside my workshop. She wants to take it home to show my mom.
Not bad, not bad. It's actually a pretty good shot. When I get back, I'll show it to your parents. I'm sure they'll be proud to see your workshop. All right, I'm gonna tell you our plan for today, okay? That way you won't get worried when you can't find me. I'm visiting the moisture farm later. You know, it's actually really famous. Professor Law has even mentioned it in class before. I think I might be able to learn a thing or two. If you're not busy, maybe you can come with me?
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
I'm gonna head over there now. When you're done with your busy work, come find me, Kay? I want to show you all the cool botany stuff I've learned at school.
Okay. But I want to have a look at my calendar actually, because I'm like, wasn't there meant to be a fireside? Okay, so that's the day. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So, I was worried I'd missed it, but I have not. It would be later on today, but I need to not be like head down a mine or something at the time, I guess. From Nia. I don't know if you already have this, but you could use it. Picture frame. Research Center. We have now learned how to make an industrial furnace. And a letter from my mother. With some Highwind fried rice and 500 gulls. Don't mind that too much. How are you? We all read about the bandit attack on the water tower. We were so worried. Nia's worried about you too. She's already on her way to Sandrock to see you. Has she arrived yet? Make sure you pick her up from the station. Don't be rude. Your pa and I wanted to come and see you, but we thought Nia would be better. You don't want a couple of old fogies like us cramping your style. Remember to make time for Nia when she arrives. Take a vacation and show her around. It's the least you could do. Oh, and her ma wanted a sand jujube cake. So make sure she comes back with one, okay? Okay. Do I have sand jujube cakes somewhere? Not in my inventory, but I bet I do in my food chest. Should do a little inventory sort if I can. Give me a little bit more room, but not much. Let's put those in tailoring. Water into food. Well, I'll probably use that quite quickly. All of the seeds into... Oh. I need a farming box. How about we go scrap and seed... No, how about we do farming in here and don't put scrap in here? Sounds good to me. I'm gonna put the other processor in the metal box. Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. I should put it down, really, shouldn't I? Oh no, those are presents. That goes in. Presents for my house. I probably can't fit it. A bit better. Oh, you know one thing as well? Is I haven't opened all these. Engine, metal coil, power stones, old parts, and fiber mesh. I expect some of those will probably stack. Yeah. Well, that got rid of a bit, didn't it? Nice. And if I go to Books and Misc, I'll put that letter in there from Hicks. And then I'll just put the scrap through the recycler. wood scrap, iron scrap, plastic scrap, fine wood scrap. At some point I will upgrade these other two, just because we're starting to get to a point where I can't recycle everything every day. Oh, rubber scrap I needed to specifically do. Oh, I could change positions on them. Yeah, I can. There we are. Right. And there's more. I'll add to the rubber scrap because that's important. Like, I need that for stuff. The rest can go in tomorrow. I don't care. Water my plants. Nia would be proud of me. Right. My new sword and shield. 74 to 85 damage. Let's have a little look at how that stacks up to my old one. So 63 to 69 versus 74 to 85. And let's see if I can do a little bit of an upgrade on it as well. You get some really nice stats on them as well. Ones that like leech. Okay, so I'm gonna need 12. It's worth it though. I need 12 bloodstones to make it rare, but I think that would be totally worth it. And then I really do need to go and sell all my bronze stuff. Oh, that's gravel. That's not what I need. So 1, 2. Three. 4. Stay away from the rocket rooster for now. 5. This is where I actually am going to run out of these. 6. 7. Oh, 7. Once I get to 10, I'll check if I've got enough. 8. Oh, I actually managed to get 8 from taking apart 8. Oh, I feel almost cheated. It's fine though, I can see enough here. 9. 10. 11. I think that's 11. 12. Right. Time to upgrade this baby. And see if I can get some nice stats on it. Gain 1 break when HP below 30. Recover 2% of your max HP after defeating an enemy. 20% chance to deal an extra point of break damage. I think that might help. Okay. I've got quite a few things to do today. Blue Moon Saloon between 7 and 2. I've got something to do there at 3 as well. And I've got Moisture Farm to go to, and then I've... Hey Macchiato, on your way back. Hey, oh yeah, and I've got to hand that thing in.
Hey, these are some pretty ace shots. Are you sure you weren't a photographer before you picked up the building gig? And dang, only someone with a real Sandrock soul could take a shot like this. All right. Well, that about does it. I'll send him off to my friend, and I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully, this'll help spread the good word about this old place I call home. Thanks for all your help.
This could never backfire. He gave me dried sand breeze and everything. That's so cute. Oh, Owen's also got something else to say. Okay. Part-time work. Oh, I'll talk
Hello.
recipes as well. Yep.
Uh-huh. Yep.
2 sandacuda, so I do have some sand rice left, which always makes quite a good... I'm hoping that... I don't think I have the sand rice in my inventory, but what I'm hoping is that the sand rice will still be okay. I've got things to hand into Mort, and we've got to go up to the moisture farm. And then we've got a 3 o'clock appointment. As well as catching these sandacudas. Busy day today. With my sandfish trap in my hands. Better than Yakmel milk. Oh, the sand rice doesn't... Oh, gee. Come here. Right, so I do need it in my inventory, 100%. I didn't quite realise that. And sadly, I've only got till the end of the day to do it as well. So sand rice really does need to stay in my inventory for that purpose. Those lungfish, I expect I should get those. What I should probably do as well is just do some fishing sometimes, just like on my own when it's not a big time pressure on it, you know. There's my sand rice. Let's fill that inventory up even more, Sheila. Why not? Right, sandacuda, here we come. So it looks like I can get a shiny scorpion. That's a large sandacuda. And I'm not entirely averse to that. Looks like chestnuts can be used for something as well. And I very much expect the bait sort of... It matters. The bait makes what fish you get. 2 sandacudas and a large sandacuda. So you pretty much, when you're using sand rice as a bait, you only get sandacudas out, which is a really nice thing, honestly. So good. I'm gonna hand this in. I'm gonna quickly nip over to the moisture farm if I can.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But then I've got to be back here by 3. So I'm hoping it'll stop time, whatever happens in the moisture farm. I've got to be back here by 3 to do the tea time thing. Oh gosh, and there's something going on over here as well. What's that all about? Is it in the Blue Moon Saloon? Oh no, it's probably showing ahead of time for the 3 o'clock meeting. I don't think I'm gonna get time now, am I, to go up to the moisture farm? Oh, I've left it too long. Okay. But then I've got to get back from that tea thing to the moisture farm. And then I've got to get back for a Fireside meeting for 6 as well. Everything is happening today. It's a nightmare, Nemo. It's a nightmare. Go and dig some stuff for me, please. Thank you. Good dog. So another alternative that you can use for dew collectors, a little bit at least, is sending your animals out. Alright, what are the commissions today? I don't think I'm going to have a day for commissions. Petrified boards, I will do, because that's a really good commission. Switchboards, I don't think I can do at the moment. I could take metal hinges for Jensen. I think they're probably using iron, and cast iron nails for Rocky, maybe? I don't think I can do lungfish. I could probably do tomatoes for Amira. Have I got outstanding commissions as well? Probably. Yeah, and I still got the glass lenses and the bloodstone swords. I can't do because I've run out of materials for them. Yay! Okay, horse, let's go and have tea. Let's go and have a tea party. So I'll wait for the 10 seconds so that I make sure it is 3 o'clock. And then we'll head in. And then as soon as this is done, we'll go see Nia. And then as soon as that's done, we'll go to the Fireside meeting. And I'm going to totally...
Sorry I'm late.
I'm going to totally be able to get all of that done. And it's going to be great. Even though we're about to be at the hour mark on the episode.
You're fine. We just got here a little early.
Ooh, what have we here? You brought our fine associate to the tea party, have you? Meeting the friend group already? Things must be getting pretty serious.
We're just friends.
Pablo's just teasing. You'll get used to it.
And why the 3rd degree, Pablo? Sounds like someone's jealous.
Couldn't tell you. I've never had to be jealous.
I'm sorry.
So much.
I've been so preoccupied with work lately. It's been so long since I've been able to come.
Well, while we're doing confessions, you've been away for so long I was forced to open up auditions for your replacement. But you know, when certain entrepreneurial gentlewomen hear they have to spend a little on the premium tea and dessert, they backed out. It seems not many in this town are interested in refining their palate. So you're safe. For now.
Yeah, so basically Katori didn't want to splash out on fancy cakes for people.
I see. I suspected your response to my absence would be less than charitable. As such, I've brought a present for each of you, as an apology.
Aha! Her tact is surpassed only by her beauty. Very well, Miss Amira. The club curator recognizes your gifts. All is forgiven.
Seconded. And wow, this gift box is just stunning, Amira. Wait, there's more inside?
It's a small teacup, handmade as you might expect. Look, I engraved your names on them too. The builder helped me create the fragrant satchels, so you'll always be able to enjoy a pleasant aroma that should pair nicely with any tea leaf.
Very personal. I approve. You must join us for tea. If not only for your charm, because I've grown weary of these two beauties. Give me something new to look at.
Right back at you, Sunshine.
Yes, do please join us more often. I feel like you'd be a suitable member for our tea party. Pablo, as he mentioned, is the leader. Heidi and I are his knights. And together we call ourselves
the Fleeting Youth Tea Society.
That is a mouthful.
Fleeting, as in swift. We are all that remains of the vibrant artistic Sandrock scene that once was. So it goes without saying we're always on the lookout for new members.
I'd love to join.
So charmingly positive. But we already have the nice one. That role is fulfilled by none other than our alliterative architect, Miss Heidi. Never mind that. We'll play it by ear.
Didn't
Goodbye,
you hear?
Miss Amira.
From me and Elsie, I'm the tough one.
Why, Pablo? Can it be? Are you starting to trust my judgment?
There's nothing in the rule book that says we can't have two nice ones.
Typical nice one response. Very well then. Let the induction ceremony begin.
Well, I know who's got the role of sarcastic one. That would be you, Pablo. I don't know what Amira's meant to be, the absent one.
Great. Well, today's on me then. I've always wanted to celebrate a new member.
Heidi, you can't keep doing this.
Come on, Ami. Who are we to turn down our big fancy architect's kind offer? Quickly now. A toast before she changes her mind.
Toast what? This is tea, not yak mill milk. All right. Well, to our success.
I love the like rainbow teacups they have.
Success? Come now, that's a given. Let's toast to something better.
As our newest member, why don't you make a toast?
To gossiping about everyone else in town.
We're going to fit like a glove.
I love how that normally you get like a balanced response. But when I said that one, I just got +3 with Pablo.
You're just going to leave it there?
Surely your story isn't over.
When it comes to my own tea, I prefer sipping to spilling.
Oh, come on now. Just a hint.
What happens in Walnut Grove stays in Walnut Grove, my darlings.
And it's groovy.
What? She didn't.
She did.
She wouldn't.
She would.
Goodness.
I thought she was a nun.
She was.
So good.
They're actually doing really well. They have their own company and everything. It's called A&G.
Oh, are you talking about Albert and Gust?
Boring. Not juicy enough. Next, Amira. Whatever happened to that one guy who liked you? Waited outside your shop for a while?
Stalker.
Which one?
You know. The ugly one.
That's all of them.
Which one?
It's lovely to have new members. Till next time.
That was super
Bye,
cool.
everyone. I really have to get back to work, though.
That was lovely. And I think our gifts were a hit.
I'm glad I thought it was your idea.
Pablo is a lovely man, but he must be appeased from time to time. I know only from experience. In any case, I do hope you'll stop by again. Take this with you, and welcome once again to the Fleeting Youth Tea Society.
Okay, fantastic. That was really, really cool. And it's still only 6 minutes past 3, so to the moisture farm! It's a good job I know my way around, huh? Let's see what Nia's up to. Hopefully, again, that won't take time off me, and I'll still have time to get down for the Fireside meeting. Which I was a bit worried I'd missed, because I thought I was like,
Besides
I'm sure it
wheat,
said.
we also have pomato. Look, they're over there. In the beginning, we really struggled with sandhoppers. It took a few generations to breed something that could withstand them.
That really is a long process. We were also cultivating tomatoes in one of our experimental greenhouses last semester. I had the highest yield of tomatoes, but the potatoes it produced, it must have had something to do with the soil.
Hello. I was just talking to your friend here.
Ah, you're here! Mr. Zeke was just showing me around the moisture farm. He said you repaired the hydrogel.
I did.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zeke, Professor Law said that if you want to grow bigger and juicier tomatoes, you need to control the irrigation temperature. If the temperature gets too low, it's not conducive to proper absorption of nutrients.
Tomatoes like sun.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, and just call me Zeke.
I just remembered the little greenhouses you used to make me. I planted some banana berries there. They turned out delicious. So sweet.
I want to have banana berries.
Ah, I'm sorry. My mind likes to jump around a lot. I just say what pops into my head. The builder used to call me Goldfish because of it.
I understand. It's nice to find someone with a similar love of botany.
What about you? Do you like planting here?
I'm the best farmer in town.
All right, expert. Since you're so high and mighty, let's do a little test. First question. Which tool is necessary for planting in the desert?
A grid shovel.
That's right. Next, what kind of produce can't be grown in the desert?
Lettuce.
That's right. It's really hard to grow lettuce in Sandrock.
Lettuce and many other crops need sticky and moist soil. Although most of the free cities can grow them, it's a real struggle in Sandrock. But don't give up. I'm sure in the future, breakthroughs will be made, and we'll be enjoying Sandrock lettuce. Oh, I didn't trip you up at all. If I had known, I'd have prepared more difficult questions. You should see the questions on our tests. But if I'm honest, your answers kind of show that you really do care for your crops. I'm proud of you.
I do. Like, I knew I've got a tea and coffee tree, and I've grown sand rice, so I know.
Planting is actually a super interesting and deep study. Different plants need to be cared for in different ways. I still have a lot to learn myself. Oh, by the way, Zeke, I have something to ask you. These are the raspberry seeds cultivated by our school. The school heard I was coming to Sandrock and asked me to give these seeds to you. The teachers are curious about how these seeds will grow in a desert greenhouse. If it all goes well, maybe you'll be eating raspberries soon.
Thank you. I'll accept this on behalf of Sandrock. Let's grow this together.
Cool. I got raspberry seeds? Nice. Oh, but we're going to grow them here, are we? Okay. Okay, and this went. Raspberry seeds planted.
All right, that's all of them. Thank you for your seeds, Nia.
Thank you too, Zeke. I learned a lot today.
Now, you two take care. I need to go take care of some crops.
That was really great. I learned a lot. I need to go and write a report for school. Gosh, I have so many ideas right now. When I was hanging out with you, it really felt like I'd been here for years. If I'm honest, I kind of want to stay a little longer.
You're welcome here anytime.
Well, yeah. I wish I knew when I could come back. Well, thanks for coming with me today. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I'll see myself around town. I kind of want to see the sights. I'm leaving early tomorrow morning after all.
Okay, 20 relationship with Nia. How is that not, like, friends with, like... That's right up there, isn't it? My goodness. Okay, so over to... actually... I have a little bit of time left. I don't have enough petrified wood, unfortunately, for the order that I've taken. There's a lot of stuff that I'm just struggling to get through at the moment. I'm wondering if I should go and get more scrap coming in on my scrap contracts. So that I can get more things like rubber more quickly and things. Plastic scrap and stuff is fine. I can get that from the desert, but rubber scrap is really difficult. Ooh, my roses are ready. Oh, I basically have no time. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll find banjo on the way. Is there anything I can make here? Bloodstone saws. Oh, actually, I now have enough rubber for it. But I still don't have enough, like, bronze. So I'll try and maybe work on those in the evening after we've done the fireside. But before I go to bed. Also on the way, like, there's one thing I can't check on my board. And that's how much I'm getting ahead of Yan based on taking so many commissions a day. That's certainly increasing the lead. Very much so. I'm not like thousands of points ahead. Some people really are. They do a lot more commissions and they probably make sure that they've always got their ad running and all that sort of thing. But I'm definitely on for the annual 10,000 and my trophy and my commerce badges and all of that malarkey. So I think that's going to be really cool. Off we go to the Fireside. I'll just give Banjo a quick gifty gift. I have to go get some more opals, but I am needing to go and get some wood anyway. Some what's it called? Wood. What's it called? Petrified wood. It's right there on the screen. Also, I have a point to spend somewhere. More gathering points. Okay. Gold and diamonds in junk piles. No, let's do some wood gathering knowledge now. I've done all the mining tree. Oh, I should do some stamina as well. And sleeping before 3 will give the effect of sleeping well. Oh, I should have done that ages ago. Remind me of that next time. It's fine, I'm sure I'll have another gathering point soon.
Good evening, everyone. And would you look who I've brought with me today? Our very own Mayor Trudy, back from her arduous journey through the desert. Let's give her that warm Sandrock welcome she's surely been missing.
Thank you, everyone. It's nice to be back. And look at what all sprung up since I've been gone. The new bridge, the reinforced water tower. Oh, truly amazing. As I return to my post, I hope to continue to pave the way forward to a better Sandrock.
Well put, Trudy. Now you must tell us, what of your trip to the desert? What about all those experimental seeds you took with you? Surely there must be the beginnings of a new oasis out there now.
Well, I hadn't really prepared anything on that particular subject. I think you can go ahead with whatever you plan to share today.
Pish-posh, old girl. We've all been so worried for you, and so looking forward to hearing about all you've accomplished. Please don't trifle yourself with any formalities. Just speak freely on the subject.
Wow, so pushy.
Well, if you insist. The seeds I brought out this time, they didn't survive, once again.
Don't be down on yourself, Trudy. Even the cleverest cook can't cook a meal without the right ingredients. More so, the cleverest gardener couldn't grow weeds without water. These are simply the facts of our situation.
Yeah, to be fair.
Perhaps I really need to start considering importing produce from Portia.
You said you was gonna plant us a whole mess of trees out there and stop them sandstorms. You can't even grow yourself a green bean. Oh man, this is bad. Are we like doomed or something?
Yes, Coop, we're doomed. That's it, end of game.
Now hold on, y'all. Surely that ain't all. I believe Trudy still had more to say before being so rudely interrupted. Trudy, please, continue.
Well, in the midst of my travels, I was able to collect and label a great number of soils and plants that should be beneficial to Zeke's research. Yeah, no need to cheer. That's about it. I'm sorry.
Man, all this time out, and you want to act like a bunch of dirt is gonna help us? I ain't never learned nothing from dirt, except not to eat it. Heck, I got plenty of dirt down at the farm. If you asked nicely, I would have gladly lent you some.
Cooper, soils around here got different nutrients in them. If I can just...
Oh, phooey. My dirt's just as nutritious as it gets. What with all that fertilization influence of the Yakmel and whatnot? It's a regular plant buffet over there. All you can eat.
All you can eat Yakmel poo.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's look on the bright side. At least our mayor returned to us safe and sound.
Look, if the so-called road to a green desert ends up going nowhere, then we'll build a road somewhere else, right? Just 'cause one idea didn't work doesn't mean we're never going to figure this out.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but plants don't grow in sand, right? Asking for a friend.
All right, simmer down, y'all. I'm sure something will come of Trudy's selfless work. Let's call it here for now. For any official town business, please direct your questions to the mayor from now on. Conserve water, and have an omelet, courtesy of Owen.
She's just gonna keep trying. So that was that. What else we got on the map and hanging around? Graveyard Shack. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go. Graveyard Shack. I don't care if my commissions get a little bit more behind. I've done a lot of them recently and I'm very, very clearly in the lead ahead of Yan, so that's fine at the moment. I do need to I just need a little bit of a breather next episode, I think, from storyline content, and just to basically just... Whee!
Specialty in Sandrock. And a great choice to bring back to
Hey,
your
Sandy
family.
Camel! I never have anything on me like food. Oh, sand rice. Okay. You don't really like that. Okay. I'll find something you like eventually.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Mort?
Ah, Mr. Mort was my father. Please, just call me Mort.
Mr. Mort was my father.
Mort? It's nice to meet you. Before I came here, I learned so much about you and Martle. You two are inspiring. Not only did you build a town in the desert, but you expanded the boundaries of human civilization. Even now, you're still fighting the sandstorms.
You sing my praises too highly, I fear. We were simply young and stumbled on a beautiful oasis. But times have changed since then. I fear it is no longer the town we once found.
Don't you worry, Mort. My friend will help rebuild this town, and in the future, loads of people are going to come.
Ha! I hope to see that day.
Lovely. Wow, Mort became my buddy. Zeke, Vivi, and X. And also... So that means does that mean I can take Mort on playdates? Because that would be hilarious. Also, we have this photo, so ha! Oh, look! It's young Cooper Mabel. Oh my goodness, Hugo looked so cool when he was young. And then is that Owen's dad and little Owen? I think so, it must be, yeah. So that means Owen's a bit younger than Cooper and Hugo. That would make sense. But possibly a little bit older than like Heidi and obviously Elsie and Mian and all of them.
Oh, these were happy days indeed. Sandrock was quite lively then. Owen's father bought the saloon office and turned it into their Blue Moon. This photo, well, it must be opening day.
I swear that looks like Venti in the background. I'm sure it can't be. Wrong age, but...
That there's Lumi, with his back to the camera. He was the finest shoemaker you'd ever meet. That lady on the left was Rose. Boy, she could hum a tune. And that there's Eska. She was always writing poems with a glass of milk in front of her.
Okay, so... with his back to the camera, so I'm figuring that guy is Lumi. Which would mean... the lady on the left in the background there. And is that maybe then Eska with the glass of milk? I'm thinking Rose, Eska, Lumi, but I could be wrong.
Of course, none of them are here anymore. You see, back then there were always folks passing through. Some even took the train that day just to be there to see the Blue Moon open. Thank you for bringing this to me. It feels good to share these old stories with someone who will hear them. Please stop by if you find any more of my photos. Oh, this old thing.
What's this?
Many people forget that Zeke was the minister of our town for a while. Back in 78, a lot of folks were leaving. That was the year Martel didn't come back from one of her excursions. Without her around, well... Those close to Zeke now know that he can be a truly inspiring person. So those few of us left, myself included, asked him to step up and try to be the voice that we needed to keep spirits up in Sandrock. Of course, we knew Zeke's soft-spoken nature might not translate well to the stage, but, well, we'd hoped he could find his voice in time. That never happened.
Oh dear.
He gave it his all. It was moving as a father to see him trying so hard, but at the end of the day, he was a fish out of quicksand. Each of his sermons floundered to roughly the same extent, showing no signs of improvement. Life is like biocrust, he'd say. The issue there within being, no one really knows what biocrust is. He didn't want to give up, but it wasn't his decision. People stopped coming to his sermons, and when Miguel came, he didn't even know he was replacing anyone. It was for the best. I'd like to think now that Zeke is inspiring people in other ways. All the efforts he's put into understanding this desert of ours, his achievements are finally visible. Thanks in no small part to people like yourself. Now there are those who would seek him out for his insights. Funny how to have his voice heard, it helped us step off the stage.
That is quite funny.
I thank you for bringing this to me. I'll just keep this one in the back. Zeke has a lot on his mind these days.
Oh, that was lovely. Wow, I think it's probably very nearly my bedtime though. My goodness, what a day this has been. All the extra stuff with Nia being here has just crazily increased the amount of time this episode's taken. But it was all super fun, so I don't even care. So I want to see if I can do anything towards making any of my commission stuff. I don't even know if there will be any more hard rocks left for me to mine. I've mined so many of them at this point. It's getting a little out of hand, to be honest. That last one doesn't have any water. Take one out of the tank. I do desperately need... I need to get copper, I need to get water, and I've been saying that for the last couple of episodes, but I didn't want to miss out on anything today that was to do with Nia. I didn't want to miss out on the tea party, because that was timed. I didn't want to miss out on the Fireside, because that was also timed. There was a lot of stuff that was... I couldn't have put off today. Oh, Nemo became my close. That's so cute. So I went up a Nemo level. Look. I think I'm just going to go to bed now. And I'm going to start the next episode on a brand new page. Nia's going to go home. And then I'm going to just get on. And yeah, that's close. And that's maybe familiar after that. Maybe or something. So what's Macchiato? Macchiato is... Oh, Macchiato is familiar. So maybe close and maybe best pals or something? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed there, and I will finish all my commissions in the morning, take new ones, gather copper, gather petrified wood, get everything all done, and just have a good old catch-up sesh, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this one, because there was lots going on. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.